Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kory Reischling, and these are the top 5 things they don't tell you about music school. So coming in at number 1, you have no free time. Literally any time that you have that you think is free is spent practicing your instrument on either your concert band literature, marching band literature, a ensemble that you may be taking, or your private lessons. So it really comes down to, in order to keep up in all of the ensembles that you're taking and knowing your music well and performing well in those ensembles, you have to spend any time that you're not either studying for a class or eating or sleeping at the music building practicing your instrument. Coming in at number 2, your hours aren't credited the same as a normal college student. So most college degree plans are around 120 hours, and each class that you take is normally credited 3 hours. The reason why they credit a class 3 hours is because you're taking 3 hours worth of that class in one given week. So normally this is broken down to a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and a Tuesday, Thursday schedule. So you take a Monday, Wednesday, Friday class for 50 minutes each of those days, or you take a Tuesday, Thursday class for an hour and a half, both of those equaling 3 hours for either range. But in the School of Music, most classes aren't credited 3 hours, they're credited 2 or 1 hour. And the way that they get around this is we meet for the same amount of time as a 3-hour time slot, but they consider a part of that credit a lab credit hour, which technically music majors don't take labs like you would see in a science major or any other major, because that's a part of our class time that they consider as a lab. This can actually be really challenging because as a music major, you're already credited at a higher rate than a normal major. Like for my music education degree, I had to take 131 hours because of my teacher certification that I got at the end. And most of my classes weren't credited a normal 3-hour slot. So I'd be taking 18 to 19 hours a semester, but I'm taking in reality like 9 classes during that because I have my basic classes, I have my technique classes, my private lessons, my ensembles that I'm in, and you may get a credit for like 1 hour in a concert band ensemble, but you meet for 2.5 hours 2 times a week. So that's obviously not an hour, but it's credited that way, and that's just something that you have to get kind of used to in the School of Music. At number 3, you have to attend concerts. And that's not just the concerts that you're in that you have to attend, obviously, but you have to meet a certain requirement of concerts that you go to in a certain semester. So at Texas State, they call this a departmental recital credit, and it's a 0 credit hour class, but the fulfillment is you have to go to 12 different ensembles in one semester. And they'd be things from like Texas State ensembles, like going to see your fellow classmates perform in ensembles. There was a wild card section where you could kind of go to anything you wanted to, even outside of Texas State. As long as you showed proof that you were there, you could get credit for that. And then we also had this thing called Somos Musicos, which essentially is just your fellow Texas State members performing as a soloist, and you go out there and you support them. Now, this can be quite a challenge if you don't manage your time correctly, which is already difficult because you're spending so much time already practicing your own instrument and studying for your classes that you also have to schedule time at least once a week to go and see some sort of concert during the semester. And I've known a lot of music majors who will put it off and they'll be busy, and because we're all busy, and they'll wait till almost the very end to go and see all these concerts, and they'll literally be sitting in a concert almost every single day of the week just to get this credit. And that can really be a challenge if you don't have good time management skills. So at number 4, you'll make lots of friends. So as a musician, you perform in a lot of different ensembles, from your marching band if you're in that, and your concert bands and small ensembles and in your department, that you'll meet new people that share the same interests as you. They're very passionate about band, just like you are. And it's really true that you'll make your best friends in college. It's not like high school where you're all from the same place, but you share different interests. In college, you're all from different places, but you all share the same interests. And so it's really great to be able to connect with so many different people and create even resources for jobs later on in the future. So everybody has each other's back and making sure that we're all successful together. And last, at number 5, it's worth it. So being a music major is really tough at times. There's a lot of obstacles you have to overcome, a lot of time management skills that you have to develop with yourself if you're not very good at time management. And overall, it can be quite cumbersome at times. But it is worth it. If you can get through the long rehearsals, the long study sessions, the grind of going from class to ensemble to practicing to getting a little bit of sleep and doing it again the next day, the benefits of being able to do what you love every single day, and whether that is music performance or music education, it really doesn't get much better than that. And I'm so happy that I stuck with it and finished it out, because now I get to teach and inspire the next generation of future music educators. So that's my top 5 things that they don't tell you about music school. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and leave a comment down below about anything you'd like to see in the future. I'm always open up for suggestions. Also, you can follow me at Kory Reischling on my social media accounts. And don't forget to subscribe so that you know about any future videos that I'm going to be posting. So until next time, thanks for watching.